Well, I'm going to declare the rebuild and restoration of the 612 freight passenger station with crane complete. I think it's ready for production use. The crane was rebuilt. No more squeaking when it rotates on its green platform. This wheel raises and lowers the boom with no more squeaking or binding. This wheel raises and lowers the hook. No more binding there either. As predicted, most of my time was spent not only on the windows, inserting them, but inserting these tabs all the way around this building structure and all these platforms and twisting those into place. You have to put pressure from the top down on those to make sure they're a tight fit, and then twist the tab. Let's take a quick look inside. Well, I rewired the station. I used an 18-volt large globe 432 bulb. All the windows are in place, and as predicted, and it worked very well, as these window inserts are cut to size and placed into the grooves that are provided into the building structure, I taped one edge of the window while holding it in place of where I wanted it located, and then folding it up using the tape as a hinge. Applied the adhesive and then pushed it back down. That assured me that it was going to go back down where I desired it to go after the glue was applied. Works very well. As a matter of fact, that's the same methodology I use for dry rub decals. All the doors are operative. Front door, these loading doors. It's odd that this one is this high. That would make you think this is actually the back of it, but it's not. It's got this drop off right here. There is one thing I want to point out that might save you a little trouble. This is the end of the axle that raises and lowers the hook through this wheel right here. What I noticed once I got this axle extracted is that it looked like on the assembly line they had used a hammer or some sort of device to punch this axle into the wheel. It's very firm. But when they did that, they created a little flange right along the edge of this axle, made getting the axle out a little bit challenging, and made it putting it back even more challenging, especially when it came time to slide this thing right here, which is the shoulder that keeps the axle from moving laterally. And it also is the connection point for the cord. Made it very challenging. So my suggestion is to take a small file or anything to grind this end down to make it perfectly smooth, and it will save a lot of labor. So I think it's ready. That's all the tips and tricks I have for it. I might, through port lines, order a new decal for this sign right here, Mystic. Take this one off, paint it black, put a new one on there. This one is in a little bit better condition, but I'll bet they come in pairs. So let's go put it on the layout and see how it looks. Well, on the layout, I think it meets my specifications. It has a lower profile. It makes the freight spur that services the log loader more visible. It makes the passenger siding more visible on what I call the east side of the station, heading in the northerly direction. I think it complements the other crane very nicely to give this more of an industrial aerial look and feel, all with vintage AC Gilbert equipment. The deck I have positioned as close as I want it to the shed because I want the boom to clear and be able to swing from this side, from this spur over to the other area, which might have a truck sitting there on the side, or maybe even a truck sitting here. But I hope to extend that pavement down and pave all of this, and I hope to pave this little area right in here. That's the reason I sent out a call for Could anybody find any of that pavement that's made with that black, kind of heavy paper? I just got one pickup truck sitting over there right now, but the next shot I'll show, I'm going to repopulate the area a little bit. Let's see what it looks like. But I do still need some pavement to go around it. There's no reason to have grass growing anywhere on that. So the next shot will be with some vehicles and hopefully some people moving around.